Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is our last sea day before we pull back into Long Beach Port.
And you can tell we're really back into almost California waters. Probably in the morning we'll be back in California waters, but it's cold.
Yeah, the temperature between Mexico and here, oh my gosh, at least 15 degrees.
At least.
I got my sweatshirt on already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go catch some breakfast, just go see what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go to the sea day brunch, which we skipped completely on this trip. But we may get a burrito maybe this time.
I don't know. I think this video, it might be a hodgepodge of stuff from the other days that we couldn't fit.
For other sea days and stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that we couldn't fit into the regular vlogs because it just ran too long.
Right.
So, we'll just see what happens. We're just gonna wing it. Right there, right?
You know it.
Okay, let's go eat now.
Let's go.
I went to mix my breakfast up a bit. Now the breakfast is completely the same every single day that you come, but it's the way you create it. So I got my over easy eggs. I went to the Blue Iguana and got some freshly made tortillas and some beans. Yeah, not bad.
So yeah, you're making your own combination breakfast.
I'm making my own combination, but they had a lot of stuff over at the Blue Iguana where you get your Mexican breakfasts and everything. But this morning it's just tortilla, beans, and maybe fried eggs and a little bit of bean.
And we'll give you a tour on what type of sundry items that they sell here because it's not a big selection. So just to let you know what's available. And this is the only one that the sundries is available at.
Before you guys used to sell ornaments. Do you have any of those?
No, none of this.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
These are the typical open and close times for all the stores here. So just give you an idea that the opening times.
This is the lobby level, the third floor. This is where the Carnival Adventures is if you want to do excursions or anything right now.
Here's excursion desk right there.
Right now they're really pushing, because there's no more excursions, they're really pushing to sign up for that Carnival MasterCard because they give you a certain amount off. These are the computers you can use. These computers are hooked up to printers, so you can actually print from these computers. And now we're gonna go walk all the way around. This is the main bar area, the lobby bar. It's right over here, where the big, the big illumination is. Right now they're showing Grinchmas. Well, right now it's white, but they were showing Grinchmas earlier. And right on the other side is guest services. That's where you want to settle your bills or have any questions. Guest services is on the other side. That's all here on the lobby. So a hot tip that they gave us in debarkation, if you have anything to settle your bill, anything like that, come here early. Come here like the night before you get off the boat. It's just a lot faster instead of coming the day of you're leaving. Like tomorrow is Saturday. Instead of coming that morning, do it the night before.
Yeah.
This is the way it looks now.
Yeah, there's literally no line.
Yeah.
They have these stanchions for a reason because it will get backed up, guaranteed.
Yeah, but they make it so easy now. There are kiosks that you can settle your account or anything like that. There's even a phone number that you can call, and it makes it super easy.
Really,
so these lines don't back
the
up.
most easiest and efficient way is to use your Carnival Hub app.
Yeah.
It'll show you every charge you make.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Time for a little drink after that exhaustive tour right there.
He's a exhaustive tour.
Cheers, babe. Oh, it's good.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah, you know, Malibu, OJ.
Yeah, usually OJ is a little bit too acidic for me, but this one's a good one.
Very smooth, right? It's good.
It's really smooth.
Yeah.
Fuzzy, we're looking for the one.
We are here for the St. Jude Children's Hospital fundraiser.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up our shirts.
Yeah, every Carnival cruise has the St. Jude, right?
And shirts are $10, right?
Yeah, or if they have a bear, we'll try to get one of those.
Yeah, and the proceeds go 100% to St. Jude's.
Yes, helping the kids out.
Yeah, you know it.
So it's not just about dancing the YMCA. It's about
We got our shirts. We got 2 of them, and they even give you a bracelet.
Yeah, unfortunately they ran out of bears,
Ran
right?
out of bears.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like Oktoberfest.
skip around in a circle. Let's go.
Woo! we're at the buffet here, and look what they got. They have some fish, chicken, and I'm interested in this one right here. Pulled pork and burnt ends mac and cheese, right?
They have lamb.
Right there. See? It's pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna see how this kind of barbecue right here compares to Guy's barbecue downstairs. Whoa, that was a slider. This is the Memphis pulled pork slider. Oh, looks interesting. Here we go. It's pretty good. It's heavily sauced. You can just tell by the color. I believe that it's beef. What's it taste like? You know what? I take it back.
It's supposed to be pork.
It's pork. But it's so heavily marinated and sauced. It has that beef type of flavor to it. But it is pork. It's good. It's not bad. It's almost like the perfect size because I can't imagine getting like a full-size burger type bun and having this. It might be a little bit too much. But for just a slider, it's pretty good.
And if you're missing your veggies, just go to the salad bar.
Yeah.
Put some lettuce in there or something.
Now this is the brisket or the burnt end mac and cheese. You know we're a fan of burnt ends, so let's see how it is. Here it goes. The mac and cheese is pretty good. It's not overly cheesy. The noodles are soft, but the burnt end part of the brisket does taste a little bit dried out and not too much seasoning on it. I would almost prefer getting some of this Memphis pulled pork from the slider and mixing it inside the mac and cheese. I think that'll have a lot more flavor to it. But again, overall, for the lunch buffet, I'm glad I tried it, and it's not bad. If I'm still hungry, I think I'll go to Guy's and get their pulled pork because I know that was pretty good on that first day.
And it's free today
That's
for
right.
lunch.
That's right, free today. Well, instead of going down to Guy's, I figured today would be the perfect time to try out their pizza. Here we go, perfect. Half a slice of pepperoni was calling my name. Got my pizza right here. Let's try it out. I'm really surprised I didn't get a slice earlier in this cruise. It just seems like there was always other food options every time I was thinking about getting a pizza. But now is the time. Here we go.
It's 24 hours, isn't it, babe?
Hot. It's really good. The pizza sauce is not that tangy at all. Pepperoni, you can just tell, super thin, on the mild side. Good amount of cheese for being a thick thin crust. Of course, it's nice and crispy. For being a 24-hour pizzeria, to go up there and order, I believe they have 5 different kinds of pizzas they offer. Anytime you want, and as much as you want, you really can't beat it. Especially if you're in the mood for a pizza, this is the place. And it seems like all Carnival ships, at least the ones that we've been on, had a 24-hour pizzeria. Good stuff.
We decided to get a cookie. We have a macadamia nut chocolate.
This is from the coffee shop, so
macadamia nut white chocolate chip.
hopefully it's fresh. This was a $1.25 upcharge for the cookie.
Good cookie. You taste the white chocolate macadamia nut. It's crunchy on the outside. Not gooey in the inside, but crunchy on the outside, slightly chewy. Really thin.
So is it better than the cookies from the buffet?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Okay, think about it.
No.
Okay, it is.
So since we're just kicking back and chilling right now, we thought we'd go over some of the high points of the cruise and some information.
So far the cruise, from when we went last year, February, it's pretty much the same, other than masking. It's pretty much the same, masking indoors, just like where everywhere else is. Mexico, even though the age to drink in Mexico is, and gamble, is 18.
That's
Here
right.
on the cruise, international waters or not, it's still 21.
That's right. On the cruise ship, 21 years old minimum to drink and gamble.
And I believe even in some of the really touristy ports, it's still 21. They carry over that age in some of the real touristy areas.
Yeah. So if you're on the edge of turning 21, you just may want to check just to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah. Any other takeaways from this trip? Or some advice, pro tips?
Let's see. It's a lot of fun. We forgot, even though we weren't rushing or anything like that as we were packing. We forgot a few things. So luckily we landed in Puerto Vallarta first, which they had the Walmart, and that's where we picked up the things that we forgot. But in all ports, they have somewhere where you can pick up something in case you forget anything. So again, don't worry about it. You'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah, because as you saw from the Carnival gift shop, they have a small sundry section. It's not a big selection of things, so just kind of pause at those parts on the video so you can see what they have.
Right.
Hopefully you won't forget anything.
Right. Is there anything else? We'll take a pause while we think about it.
Continuing on.
Yes.
Internet packages.
Yes.
I believe there's 3 different tiers of internet packages.
And we got the premium.
We got the most high speed, which is not very high speed.
And it's per person, not per room, like the drink packages.
Right.
So it was good enough. I mean, we were able to go on Facebook and do our social media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit slow.
I was able to upload the YouTube video,
Yeah.
so in that respect, it was fast enough to do that.
But it gets a little bit delayed. For some reason, my internet package kept on kicking me out, so I had to keep on signing back in.
That's you. For me,
Yeah,
it was fine.
it was fine.
So it's kind of hit and miss as far as
Yeah.
that's concerned.
Drink package.
For me on this trip, I didn't drink as much alcohol as I was anticipating. So was it worth it for me? On this trip, probably wasn't. But both people have to get it. That's the thing.
And for your room, if you're gonna, everybody in your stateroom, if one person gets the alcohol package, everybody has to get the alcohol.
Everybody over 21.
Yeah, everybody over 21. So I like the alcohol package because their soda package only includes soda and juices only.
Right.
For us, we got a bunch of Gatorade, we got our hot chocolates. We really took advantage of the coffee bar.
Yeah, that feels like we went to the coffee bar a lot more frequent than regular bars.
And your sodas are included again. We got our waters whenever we wanted to get the water at any bar.
Yeah, I didn't get it personally, but they also have muscle milk. They have the tea, Red Bull, Monster, diet versions of both of them.
The tea, the sweet teas, and regular teas.
Yeah, I forgot what the brand was called.
Yeah.
It's in like a square see-through bottle. Yeah, they had that. So all of those were available.
Naked juice.
Naked juice, right? All included with that drink package.
With the alcoholic drink package, not the soda package.
Right.
What's next? Motion sickness.
Yeah, I said it in the earlier cruise vlog, but I'll repeat it again. I tend to get sensitive to motion sickness. So I took a product called Bonine, B-O-N-I-N-E. It's just 1 tablet a day, works for 24 hours. The only side effect is it gets you a little bit tired toward the evening, like early evening.
So you took a lot of naps.
Yeah. So, but it works perfectly. I had no ill effect from the cruise at all. Even when we did that one excursion in the night where it was like a 1-hour boat ride, still everything was fine.
I don't get motion sickness, luckily. And here you create your own fun. So they have tons of activities around. You can go to the Lido. We didn't even take part into the activities. They have trivia games going on. We didn't even go into the pool or the jacuzzi on this trip.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of things to do. And you create your own fun. I mean, if you don't like to do those things, a lot of people brought books. A lot of people brought cards and all different things.
Even board games I've seen.
So you go ahead and you can bring whatever you would want to create your own fun. So
That's right.
the ship will provide you as much as you want, and then if you say, no, I just want to kick back and read a book, you can. Tipping.
Yeah. Every bar check that you get, even from the coffee bar, there is an automatic gratuity added. Now I don't know what percentage it is. It's pretty low though.
Yeah, it is.
But if you're able to, you could always tip above that amount in cash, or you could just write it on the receipt as well.
In the upcharge restaurants, they add gratuity to it. Just keep in mind, and they add gratuity. I think on some of the merchandise that we bought, I think some of it was gratuity, depending upon what you're getting. I don't know.
Yeah, but it is all labeled at the bottom of the receipt that you sign.
Right.
But feel free. Some of these guys go above and beyond, and they really do work really hard for what they do. So, if you're able, I kick them a little extra.
Yeah, their guest service is just impeccable on a ship, especially on these cruises that we've been to. Guest service is key.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And food. Now, we did the upcharge, but not everybody likes to do the upcharge. The food that's included with the cruise, it's good.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I would say in the morning, their breakfast is exactly the same. So every morning there's the standard bacon, or no bacon actually. Bacon are on certain days.
Every other day.
Eggs, there's pancakes, there's French toast, there's always fruit, there's always cereal. The Blue Iguana is always open, where you get the tacos and stuff like that. The arepas in the morning, huevos rancheros, that's always open, and you just mix it up the way you want to mix it up.
Right. We've been on many Carnival cruises. Like you mentioned, the dining room experience is good. The buffet is fine, but we really enjoy the other restaurants that have the small upcharge fee.
And you don't have to do them.
No, of course not. But we enjoy it. That's why we do it.
Right. And if you want to try them, you have to on sea days or on port days. I know for lunch, all of those upcharge restaurants are open.
Not
free.
all of them.
I think
not the steakhouse.
Gigi. Oh, not the steakhouse.
Not the teppanyaki.
Right. The Gigi's Kitchen and the Italian place and Guys.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Right.
Those are open for lunch.
The important part is look at that daily activity, because it also includes restaurants.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you which ones are included in the cruise price and which ones are not.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's it. How big?
Well, let me take a break because my arm is about to fall off because this one's getting kind of heavy now. That's why it's shaking a little bit.
Okay.
My arm's recharged. Let's go.
Restaurant reservations. Babe.
Restaurant reservations. If you try one of these specialty restaurants and you decide that, hey, I want to eat here again because it was delicious, make the reservation right away for the future days. Don't wait till the end of the cruise because they'll be booked up.
Yeah.
Now, I'll use us for an example. We wanted to go back to Fahrenheit 555 for the steakhouse. But when I checked 2 days ago, it was booked up.
It was.
It was booked up. Just by chance, late last night, someone canceled a 6:30 p.m. reservation for 2.
And he found a decent time because I think the times that were, that one was booked up, but some of the other restaurants that we would consider going back, the reservation was like at 9 or 9:30.
Yeah, and that was only for 1 or 2 slots, and after that, it's gone.
Maybe time at that already.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah, so like I said, if you want to repeat, book it as soon as possible.
And keep in mind also, like last night we had the seafood shack. We got the clam chowder at the seafood shack. Then I was wondering, hey, is that the same clam chowder that they're serving tonight at the buffet? We tried both clam chowders. They're not the same.
No.
So the seafood shack, Fahrenheit 555, all of those places make their own soups and things like that. They don't share.
Right. And if you're wondering, the seafood shack clam chowder was better than the one at the buffet. Yeah.
Let's see. Walking with drinks.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to walk with your drinks. Like, you might have an idea that if you sit down at the bar, any bar here, and order a drink, you have to sit down until you finish it. You could get up and go with it.
You take it back to your room. Take it from, we were at the center bar, the lobby bar. We wanted to go see what the weather was outside, which was cold, but we walked over to outside. We can take it anywhere we wanted. Yeah,
now use some good common sense and know that if you get a drink from inside of a bar area, they give it to you in a glass, and you can walk out to the pool area, but just be cautious. You are having a glass,
right?
You know, because if you drop it, that's not good, right? Because any drink that you get in the pool area is all served in plastic cups,
correct.
So just be mindful of that.
Room service.
Yeah, room service. There's a paper inside the room where you could order some items of a continental breakfast at no additional charge. I believe there are some charges on that.
I think it was
I
the
forgot what
sandwiches.
it was.
It was like the croissant sandwich. It was the ones that they actually have to make.
Yeah.
So it was a croissant sandwich. There was some scrambled eggs and ham.
Yeah, those have a slight upcharge to it.
They do. Yeah, but it was still really expensive.
Pizza, they'll deliver anywhere on the ship, including your stateroom, for $5. Yeah, flat $5.
We have notes. That's why I keep on looking down to make sure we mention all of this stuff. Mobile ordering. Now this ship is about 60-65% to capacity. We have 3,100, almost 3,200 passengers on this cruise. I know there's about 1,000 crew, a little bit over 1,000 crew. So that's almost like the 4,200. The max for this ship, including crew, is 6,100. And so I can only imagine how busy everything will get. So they have mobile ordering. So when the ships become at max capacity, I'm thinking like during the spring and summers, you'd want to take advantage of that mobile ordering. And so everything is done on the app. So Carnival app, mobile order, especially if it's at capacity, which they usually, if you ask them, they'll tell you what the capacity is. You'll see it in the buffet lines. We are again at 60-65%. There was never really a big line for anything other than maybe coffee in the morning, but that was about it.
Right. Next.
Combination of food.
Yes. Perfect example this afternoon. We couldn't decide if you want to try the buffet out or go to that guy's barbecue. So option you have is to try both. Just get a little bit at the buffet and then go eat at the barbecue, or vice versa. So, you know, or even dinner time. If you can't decide between the main dining room and the buffet, eat at the main dining room first, and if you're not full or you're not totally satisfied, head to the buffet. You know, so yeah, you could do anything you want.
Right. What I like are the appetizers. Like for the main dining room, I always like the shrimp cocktail. I mean, they only give you 4, so you can fit something else in there, and maybe a soup, and then they give you real ice cream for dessert. So if I just go there for an appetizer and get my dessert, and then I'll pick something else at a buffet, or something else, or walk up.
Oh, it's a video.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, so you definitely make up your own meals, any combination you want.
And let's do a recharge, babe, so your arm doesn't get tired.
It's been tired.
Okay.
We relocated outside because I was getting a little bit more noisy inside. So continue on. Buffet plates.
Yes.
Now, most of all of you guys are familiar with buffets, especially Vegas ones and everything. But there may be some new viewers who have not experienced buffets at all. So just know that whether you're in Vegas or you're here on the cruise ships, when you go for the buffet, when you finish with your plate, leave it at the table. And then they always want you to get a new plate when you go back in line.
Even if you're just getting that one cookie or anything like that. Leave it at the table, especially also your drinks. And so the drinks they offer here are lemonade all the time. Lemonade, iced tea, and water. And then they have their hot chocolate, they have their coffee they always offer.
And juice in the morning.
Yep, if you want to get another one, get another cup.
Yes. Yep, so just keep that in mind.
And they have tons of silverware, so if you want even, you can even get new silverware.
You can.
So and it's always wrapped up in napkins.
Yes.
Next is wheelchairs.
Yes, so we've seen a lot of wheelchair and motorized scooters. So I believe Carnival even rents wheelchairs here.
They do.
Yeah. So just know that the whole ship is wheelchair accessible.
Right. When you go to the elevators, you'll see the little wheelchair button on top of wherever you press for your floor. Be sure to press that button before your floor, because that button keeps track of how many wheelchairs they're sending to each floor. So they won't, because the elevators are slow and they'll stick 5 floors into one elevator. Because if you press that wheelchair button first and then press your floor, then they'll know, hey, that car will have 2 wheelchairs or 3 wheelchairs, not to assign anybody else to that car, and they'll move over to the next car.
I thought that button was for a bigger elevator.
No.
No?
No.
Well, I didn't even know that myself.
So that was actually pretty cool.
Yes.
I learned that yesterday.
Hey, next.
Cool. Okay, next is smoking.
Yes, the ship has some designated smoking areas, obviously outside, I believe on deck 10 or 11.
10, I think there's some down on deck 5 as well. Of course, all outside.
Yes, but we've noticed a couple times during our stay at our room, when we open up the balcony door, you could smell some cigarette smoke. And smoking on the balconies are not allowed.
Correct.
On the cruise ship. So we have a couple violators. Yeah.
Hey, it's like, you know, they're making their own call pretty much.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
You know, noise levels.
Yeah. Next to our stateroom is a family, including a small little baby or a toddler. And they were crying pretty loud, but you could barely hear it inside our stateroom. So the sound insulation is very good here on this cruise ship.
Right. It's windy today, so our door is whistling just a little bit because of the wind, but other than that, the sound is really good. The air conditioning system in the room works really well because we were turning it up when we were down in Mexico, and then we were getting more of that heat when we were coming back into the California side, Baja California, where it's kind of cold and windy and chilly like today.
Yeah. Keep in mind that the thermostat in the room doesn't have a numerical temperature value. Just a bar that shows up and down. That's it.
It does. And the ship time.
This entire ship, as far as all of its excursions, what time it pulls into the port and out of the port, is all by ship time. So whatever time you're on your watch or your phone, just be sure to compensate for that. Right.
So for example, we went down to Mexico. Down in Puerto Vallarta, we were 2 hours forward. An hour? 2 hours?
1 hour forward.
I thought it was 2 hours forward. Well, we were a few hours forward. And anyways, my phone and my watch changed whatever time zone we were in, but it's not the same time as ship time. So be sure to know your ship time. There's a way on your phone that you can say what area you're in, so you know what area to keep that time, because that's what the ship goes by when you go back on board, when you have to load onto your tender or anything like that. They go by ship time. Everybody goes by ship time.
We don't want to overcomplicate it because it's very simple. Just know the difference between your phone time that it displays versus the ship time. Right. And just keep that in mind.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's all we got, baby. I can't think of anything else.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Dang, I even switched arms too.
You did. We would like to thank a few people for watching. Definitely Andre Chumacero and Ambry Wilson. Thank you so much for watching. Karen Tanaka, happy birthday. Chris from Woodstock, happy birthday. And thank you to everyone who said hi to us, all of our viewers that said hi to us on this ship.
Yes.
Oh, what was interesting though is this ship has 3,100 passengers. We saw a few of our viewers maybe once. I mean, it's a big ship, and you would think you would see them every now and then, but we saw a few of them. We saw one or two of them maybe once or twice, a couple times, but everyone else we saw maybe once, and we're not like hiding or anything like that, and everybody's saying hi to us. It's just, it's a big ship.
It is big.
It is a big ship. So if you have your family coming on, make sure you have a way to communicate. You have a meeting spot if you need it or anything like that.
That's right. They do have a chat service available on the Carnival app, but it's cost extra. I don't know how much it is, but it costs extra.
Right. So,
but as long as you have an internet package, or everybody does, you could use your regular text messaging. It'll work.
Right. It does work.
Yeah. And, you know, just see behind us, it's kind of empty. So there's always places on the ship, even with 3,000 people on board, that you're the only ones in the area.
Right. Just think of a little
bit more
bit
people.
Yep. Just think of a little bit more than that, and then we're still empty. Yeah, we're still pretty empty.
Yeah. So just know that you could be in a crowded area, or you could be in a secluded area.
So we are gonna go back and pack, and then we're gonna have dinner, and then that'll be the end of our stay, huh, baby?
Yeah, that's right. So so we're gonna wrap things up over here now.
We are.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this cruise series from Carnival. We had a great time.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Next week, which is only gonna be in like 3 days.
Right. Because we're coming back Saturday, and then we both have to work Sunday.
Yeah, then Monday we are off.
Yeah, again.
Yeah. We'll tell them where or not?
Yeah. Nah, we'll tell them later.
Okay. Well, if you have any good guesses, put it down in the comments below. So until then, we'll catch you guys in the next one.